All right, thanks for joining us again here. I'm Lionel. Bienvenu. This is Nick Rothschild, Denver 7, and we're talking about Game 2 between the Nuggets and the Blazers tonight at Pepsi Center. All right, we're going to tell you what to look for and what we think is going to happen tonight. You ever heard that saying, age before beauty, Nick?
I have.
All right, you go first.
Oh, why, thank you. Am I age or beauty?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
Age before, yeah. All right, look, Game 1, we know the Nuggets won. Nikola Jokic had 37 points. If you would have told me, though, that Dame Lillard would score 39, I would have said the Blazers would have won the game. But the Nuggets have a much deeper bench than the Blazers. It's no contest once you get past C.J. McCollum, Dame Lillard, Enes Kanter. They're done. They have 3 guys that can basically score. The Nuggets have 6 or 7, Nick, and that's what made the difference in Game 1. And, of course, Nikola Jokic had almost an incredible game, almost a triple-double, 37 points. I think that if Jokic scores 37 again or anywhere near that, the Nuggets are going to win this game. But the key is the assists he's getting. They're calling him the Tom Brady. The Tom Brady of basketball, because he sits back there and he'll pick you apart. He's got guys wide open. So if the Blazers try to double-team him, right, he's got an open man. He'll get 12 assists. If they single-team him, just one-on-one, he's going to drive the lane, get fouled, go to the line, or he's going to make a bucket or hit a 3. So the Blazers are, they don't know what to do with this guy. And Jokic is, it's easy to say he's the key to every game, but he's also the key to Game 2.
Maybe we'll call him the Peyton Manning, just to make it more palatable for Denver fans.
I like that, yeah. Millsap was the one that said Tom Brady.
Right.
Paul! Yeah. Call him what? The Kyle Orton, maybe?
Come on,
no, just
man.
kidding. But the Peyton Manning would be good. He's such a good passer that you really, if he's on, he's unstoppable.
And the key to this is the guys he's passing to are making their shots. That was sort of the negative side in the Spurs series. We saw that Jokic was making the passes, but the guys weren't making shots. So that's a key here. You mentioned Enes Kanter. It's kind of half of Enes Kanter right now because he's playing with that separated shoulder.
I know.
And that's huge because we saw LaMarcus Aldridge and Jakob Poeltl really get physical with Joker in the Spurs series. It kind of threw him off a little bit. Kanter's not able to do that because he's hurting. That is huge for Nikola Jokic. And on the defensive or on the offensive side of the ball outside of Jokic, I think the Nuggets need to employ a little bit of Golden State Warriors basketball here and run Dame Lillard into the ground. Make him run through screens, continue to move the ball on whoever Damian is guarding, make him run a lot on the defensive end so that by the time he gets to the fourth quarter, he won't have any legs to make those 37-foot jump shots. The Warriors are doing that to James Harden, and it's working. I think if the Nuggets can duplicate that with Dame Lillard, it would only continue to make their dominance of the fourth quarter even greater.
Look, I like Enes Kanter. He's a good player, and he seems like a good guy. He went up for that dunk in the first period of Game 1 and came down like, my shoulder. It's like, be smart.
Be careful there, big boy.
Yeah, exactly. But, yeah, if he was 100% healthy, that would make a huge difference.
He's the exact type of big guy that gives Nikola Jokic problems. And for the Nuggets' benefit, he's not 100%. They have to continue to exploit that.
Yeah, half of Kanter is not going to get it done. All right, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to come right out and say it. I'm saying the Nuggets win this series in 6 games. Okay, Nuggets in 6. That means they lose 2. I'm saying that tonight, Game 2 is one that they can lose and just might lose. Here's why, Nick. Stay with me there. They come up in Game 7 against the Spurs, right?
Okay.
Do or die, emotionally draining, had to have it. They got it done. 2 days later, they come out in Game 1. They keep that energy, that momentum going. They win Game 1. So this Game 2 is kind of like a take a deep breath game to me. Is that you just played 2 games where you came out and you gave it all 110%. In the NBA, there are games that you take off. Now, they're not going to take it off on purpose. Like, oh, we're just going to lose Game 2.
We're good.
But this is a game where you're kind of like, we won Game 7, we won Game 1, we're up 1-0. This is not, to me, doesn't have the urgency of a do-or-die game. That we don't want to give up Game 1 at home, that's for sure. But Game 2, if you're going to win in 6, as I predict, this would be the game at home that you give away. And so that could very well happen. If they're not making their shots, if Jokic doesn't, you guys is leading everyone in assists right now that's left in the playoffs. He's number 1 as a center. He's unbelievable.
Crazy.
If he's on, the Nuggets can win. I just think that this is a game in the series that they could give away and still win it in 6. So I'm predicting somebody's going to win tonight's game. Blazers or Nuggets, but again, this is one that I think the Nuggets could end up losing tonight.
I think you're onto something there. The euphoria of Game 7 helps ride you right into Game 1.
Right.
And not that it was easy in Game 1, but Damian Lillard had a great game, and the Nuggets still won that very comfortably. Maybe they need an extra coffee or a 5-hour energy before this one. Make sure those energy levels are still up, because I could see if they're sort of cruising a little bit, the first period, Blazers come out playing like their backs are against the wall.
They are. I mean, think about it. This is a must-win for the Blazers.
Absolutely.
If you go down 2-0 in a series, I always think there's hardly any chance you come back.
If the Nuggets win tonight, it's going to be over in 5. Maybe they get one in Portland, but the Blazers are done if they lose tonight.
So must-win for the Blazers tonight. They're going to come out. They know that.
Yes.
And I think this is a catch-your-breath game for the Nuggets. So I'm thinking very well the Blazers could win Game 2 tonight.
Could be. I'm not going to predict that.
What do you think?
I predict the Nuggets victory. I think it's going to be...
me too. I'm not saying the Nuggets are going to lose. I'm saying they could lose.
Yeah.
This would be one that I think they would give away and still win the series in 6.
Totally could see it, but I just think this Nuggets team is playing too well right now. Blazers don't have the same type of veteran firepower the Spurs did. Nuggets are going to continue to win and play well.
All right. Well, look, this guy, Nick Rothschild, will be live tonight at Pepsi Center. He'll be handling the duties there. I'll be back here in studio holding down the fort, keeping you up to date on the Avalanche and their series, anything with the Broncos, the Rapids. Got a new coach, so I'll handle that. Nick handles Nuggets. Stay with us on Denver 7 on social media and also on TV. All right, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.